Dr. Fauci was on Capitol Hill today, and Rand Paul continued to ream him over issues surrounding, major issues, I would say, surrounding gain of function research, what our tax dollars did or did not do. You know, Dr. Fauci is the highest paid government employee in the entire country. He makes more than $400,000 a year. Fauci is higher paid than the President of the United States. Now, I understand that he's a doctor and that $400,000 a year for a doctor is not a monumentally massive salary, right? There are lots of doctors making more than that. But the fact that Fauci is making over $400,000 a year and that the evidence seems to suggest that he was providing taxpayer-funded dollars to gain-of-function research in China that might well have led to COVID ultimately escaping from a lab and creating the past 2 years of messes that we have seen is, to a large extent, a very important data point that deserves to be explored. And Fauci continues to fight with Rand Paul and not provide, in my opinion, very sound answers as to why he was attempting to marshal scientists to shut down any discussion of the possibility that this virus might have originated in a lab and escaped there, as opposed to originating from an animal and jumping to a human. I am not an expert in virology, but the data that I have seen and the experts in virology that I have read suggest that it's far more likely that this virus escaped from a lab than it is that it arose naturally from an animal. And it remains to be seen. I give props to Senator Rand Paul for holding Dr. Fauci accountable when a huge number of people involved in our media refuse to ask legitimate questions of Dr. Fauci at all.